Woo, woo. Hey, hey, welcome back to the shop. I'm so glad you decided to stop back by. I got a big old generator. When I say a big old generator, it was all I had to get this thing up here on the table. I don't know anything about it other than what the customer said. He said it only runs on choke. Some of the power outlets aren't producing power. And he says his fuel shutoff is backwards. Off is on and on is off. You'll learn what I learned as we look at it. Meantime, take a moment. Check out my buddy at Busted Knuckles Bills. I've been following him lately, and he's got some good stuff. You gonna want to see it. Hey, let's get into this thing. What do you say? All right. Got a lot of cobwebs on here. Been setting up. It ain't pretty. It's dirty. I don't know where it's been being stored. But based on what the customer told me, we're going to start with the fuel in the off position. I'm going to give it a couple pulls. I got her on full choke. Double check. We got it turned to on. And let's just see what she gives us. I do have a little old shop light plugged in back here. See if it produces any power, but them doggone cobwebs out of the way. I'm going to get the spider bit here in a minute and find something to spray this thing with. Alright. I don't think there's nothing to do but to pull the rope at this point. I don't know what to expect. It looks like it's been set up a while. We're going to give it 3. If it don't hit on 3, we're going to do something else. 5, 6, 10 pulls, I'm winning. That is a beast to pull over. That's on fuel off. Let's try it with the fuel on. He's telling me this is backwards. I'm gonna get into it and see if I can't figure something out with that. Let's give it 3 pulls on that. Now I did check the fuel in here. It ain't the prettiest I ever seen. And I did check the oil before I started tinkering with it. Let's give her 3 pulls now. And 3 real pulls now. Let's get in here, cheat this thing off. I hope y'all can see. I'm trying to do a better job. I've been making a lot of videos showing y'all the back of my head. I hope I can show you what I'm doing. We're just going to pop this cover off. Just hope this air filter don't fall in the mix. No, it ain't too bad, just dirty. We'll wash that up. What else we got here? Whoops. Put that back together. Choke seems to be working. What do you say we skid it with a little cheater fuel? See if we can't get it to kick for us. Kick, start. Y'all gonna have to learn my terminology now. Open that butterfly up, see if I can't skid a little, squirt a little. Fuel down in there. See if we hit. power out of these outlets. Nothing out of here, so we'll check that panel out. But let's get into this carburetor over here. She probably gonna need a little quick cleaning. We'll see how she runs after that. She did like to run with just a touch of choke, so we'll clean that up, get that thing running a little bit better. Might would have ran better with that air filter on it, but we're gonna clean that up. Appears to be a Honda clone. Carburetor resembles Honda. Says it's 13 horsepower. Let's get this air filter mount off here and kill a few spiders. Doggone my hide. And get into that carburetor. Y'all back up, give me a minute. We'll see what it takes to get this thing off of here. Try and do this without taking a whole bunch of stuff off of here. Only what I have to. Gotta be a bolt down in there holding that thing on the back side, yeah. I got those 6, and then I got one little straggler hanging on the back. He looks to be a 10 millimeter. I'm gonna try and do a better job of telling y'all what size stuff is, but I had to figure it out. Seemed pretty simple. You don't recognize the size by looking at it. Take your little old tool kit. Keep trying until one fits something. All right, now, anything else holding that girl? Get this out. That should free us up. Get these off. Get this hose up. Push him out. Clean all that up, make it look pretty before we send it back. Oh! Tell y'all what, I mentioned busted knuckles builds a while ago, and I'll just tell you, the old boy is building some fancy mini bikes. I don't know, one day y'all might see old Rooster build one of them things, but man, I sure have been liking it ever since I had that one in the shop. Got the solenoid here. I think we're going to follow him over and just look at that big old spider. Now we're gonna get rid of that rascal. Doggone. Put my hand right there by that thing. I don't know what it is. Y'all see that thing? Look in here. Check that rascal out. Right there. We gotta get rid of that. Oh, that doggone thing. Lord, he got to go, y'all. Give me a minute. Good gravy. I'm gonna get him with these. No, them's too small. Hold on, I'm gonna get me a long hound pair. We're gonna reach up in there. Ooh, y'all don't look. This could be. Y'all don't watch. Oh, I hate a spider, a snake. Oh, I don't like it. Yeah. Whoop. All right, he gone. That's for you, Mike Mailer. All right. Whew. Y'all give me a minute. I gotta get something settled my nerves. That doggone thing big. Whew. Wow. All right. Y'all be careful working on this stuff. It ain't always the burns and the busted knuckles that gets you. Little old critter like that ruin your day. This fuel line looks awful. It's cracking. We'll get some new fuel line on there. Follow that solenoid back off over here. We're gonna get him unplugged. Pull that carburetor. I got them things unplugged. There was so much corrosion on them. I finally got to pull back. I didn't want to cut them, didn't want to break them. This is going to the anti-backfire valve. fuel solenoid, whichever term you like, use that one. I don't think it matters which way you hook these up, but I did go ahead and mark these wires. I'm gonna put them back just like I found them. Let's go on and get into getting this carburetor off here. Go ahead and pop these clips off. I forgot y'all wasn't with me. And we'll move on. See if we can't get that girl to snap loose. Gasket looked okay. Yeah. Turn it. All right, here comes the moment of truth. I'm gonna find something to paint that hose off so I don't have it going every doggone where. Get my special pliers out. I had to paint that devil down. Like that clip's already broke. Now, got him off. That's saying fuel is off. I believe fuel is off. Fuel on. Double check what customer tells you, son. That ain't, what they say ain't always the gospel. Let's just move on. I'm satisfied with that. We'll put some new fuel line on there, but for right now, let's get into that carburetor. First thing I need to do is get these doggone solenoid off. It's got these screws in here. I broke them loose. Good gravy, I didn't think I was going to. They still a little snug down in there. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. No, it's okay. Get these doggone things out of here. I gotta get me a new set of screwdrivers. Them things done seen better days. Whoops, broke some more of it off. See that lawnmower lady? That feels pretty good. Check that needle on there. Make sure it's springy. Just coming back and forth. And cautious, there's a little rubber O-ring in here. That's your seal for that now, that solenoid. I'm gonna get him out there. I don't want to put him through that ultrasonic cleaner, so at this point, let's get us a wrench, get that off. 14mm socket fit it. See if we can't get this thing to break loose. Ooh, that ain't pretty. Clean all that mess up. Bowl nasty. Get that gasket off of here. Hang on to him. Bowl and needle out. Ooh, needle look good. Polish him up just a hair. I like it. Good there. Let's get that emulsion tube out of there. If my old cheap wrench fits down in there good. Look at that, like a glove. dirty up in there. I feel it. It don't want to turn loose, do I? Nah. Came out pretty good. What do you say we heat this old ultrasonic cleaner up? Give this girl a good bath. I'll leave it, cat. I would like that off of there, but I'm scared I'm gonna tear it. And you know who don't have one? This is a budget. This is a budget cleaning now. You don't want to put a whole lot in it. Sure would like that off there. Get a razor blade. Let's see if we can't coax Tim up out of there. Waiting any minute for a big old spider to come crawling up out of here. I don't know if I learned it or just run across it or what have you. But I have found that if you can get a little edge of it, lift it up, get you a little skeeter, WD-40 up in there. Take a razor blade and start getting it up under the edge and let that WD-40 work in front and on that blade. Sometimes you can salvage that thing. Try not to cut your doggone self. Don't work on that side. Ease it out. Get a little skeet and work it from the other side. Wish I had one. I'd just rip a thing off and clean it up. I ain't got one. He wants to use this generator now. So we're gonna do the best we can to salvage it. Nothing else, we'll cut one. Am I wasting my time? I don't know. What else am I gonna do? Sonic cleaner ain't heated up yet, so we'll just go on and do this. After all, a lot of folks don't have all these parts on the shelf. They gotta make do with what they got. We all about making do with what's at hand. Right now, this is what I got. I gotta make it happen. Don't get ahead of myself. Slow down. How much did I leave? How much is under there? Oh, I bet a lot. You know, not too bad. All right, can y'all see what's going on here? Pull that thing out. That ultrasonic cleaner did a pretty good job. I'm happy with it. And y'all have seen carburetor builds before, but that's what we doing today. I am going to do a couple little things I hadn't seen folks do when it comes to some of these carburetors, especially the ones with the solenoid on the bottom that have these rubber seals. That rubber seal right there, I don't have one. It goes on here. So what I'm going to do, I got one for it. I'm keeping it turned in the right orientation the way it came off too. I don't want to put it in backwards. And this one right here, it goes in the bottom of the bowl. That's what the solenoid, it goes in the bottom of this actually. And that's what the solenoid seals against. They got a little age on them and I don't have one. They're not damaged. I'm gonna put some silicone on them. All right, where was I? honey bun cause that dinner was ready. I had to run. I don't know where we left off. You usually don't want to put, I certainly don't want carburetor cleaner on here. And then that's one reason I wanted them off of there. He's up on there nice. Feels good. Back in here. I about to put it in the wrong spot. Fit just fine, no swelling. Just reconditions the rubber. We'll let him set. Now I'll get to cleaning up my pieces. I know I don't send it through there, but I'm gonna give it a little squirt. I just want to run my wire through all the passages on this. This actually looks real good. If you can see it or not. Maybe not. It don't matter, I can see it, and I say it's good. That emulsion tube, I like to take every one of those little holes down on the side and run a wire through each one of them. Let me get that. Every single one. Some of them are pretty small, you gotta search for them. Jab that one and about jab my finger. Rotate it, get the ones on the opposite side. That's like threading a needle on that one now. So take your time. I ain't trying to enlarge this hole. I just want to make sure there's no debris in it. It's just the last little step I like to take before I assemble the carburetor. Had to go find my doggone screwdriver. If Lawnmower Lady had let me won her 1,000 subscriber giveaway, I'd had a new one. This one done about had it. Handle coming apart. Oh well. Maybe next time. Guys, I'm sorry. I hate to do it like this. I sure do. But we're gonna go on and wrap up mounting this carburetor, and we're gonna have to call this a deal. After I spotted that, what I had overlooked on that nasty gas tank, I'm out of time. I ain't got time for that today. We're gonna have to catch it on the next one, and we also gotta remember, we got an outlet that is not producing power. So, I do appreciate you. Time. I hope you got something out of what we've done so far today. I know you've seen carburetor cleans before. I don't know if I've done a whole lot of them for you. So, I'm gonna leave this like this. When we come back, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna clean that tank up. I'm disappointed, and I know you are too. But so is the way it is.